talking to a friend, and a large part of him wanting to know how I was him actually saying, I feel like I'm disconnected. I feel like I've got pain in my body. I feel like I'm not sure of who I am. And I don't know why I said it to him. I just said, draw a circle around yourself. Just draw a circle around yourself. And he's like, why? And I'm like, because that's you. That's where you need to now form within the circle. You need to draw in everything. You need to find yourself within that circle. And everything else is external to that circle. I think what we've done in life is that we've gone and lost ourselves in someone else's circle, that we've gone and attached ourselves into another person's life. You know, like sometimes you have the Brangelina type relationships, a Venn diagram that's just one person, and then it splits and they're like, well, who am I? For me, identity with work, I was so in the circle of work, and being my mum, I was fully in her health and her well-being and her happiness, and being there for her, that I was always having to leave where I was and go to her. I just wonder whether or not I didn't actually form who I was. Like, that was the biggest thing about losing my mum, was who am I without her? Like, who else knows me as well? And then I thought about it yesterday and went, well, what if we actually really formed ourselves in our own circle, and we let people attach to the outside of us? So the loss isn't that we lose that person and we lose ourselves with it, but actually the loss is we just lose that person and we're really grounded in who we are. Like these words that we hear, you know, be your own power, stand in your power, be grounded, you know yourself. Well, I think that's from the Bible. Like, truly know yourself. But we have all these things, yet we go outside of ourselves to seek. You know, I'm going to call myself out here. I'm a bit of a seeker. Maybe I'm not alone in that. But my realization is that this loss, these transitions, would they be as great if we actually developed our own circle first, and we truly stood within our circle when we have relationships with others? Would it be as great? Would it be as painful? I don't know. Like, I'm still pretty missing. I'm still miss everything. I don't miss my corporate identity. That's quite weird. Because I found myself still learning how to find my own voice. But anyway, hope that helps. A lot of curiosity to go in this. I'm going to call it Sovereign Circle. You know, actually really understanding what that is and what it looks like, and how do we build it, so that when things come at us, it's just weather. It's just weather. And we can dress for the weather like I am right now. But how do we build this identity that helps shape and shift and support us when the weather comes at us? Because life's just weather. There you go. That's my wisdom today.